We have your 7 Little Johnstons recap below. Tonight on TLC, America's most well-known little family, 7 Little Johnstons, returns with an all-new Tuesday, June 4, 2024 episode. Tall or Small, the TLC synopsis for tonight's 7 Little Johnstons Season 14, Episode 13, has Elizabeth and Bryce disclosing whether their child is small or normal in size. While the family prepares a baby shower for Liz, Anna and Emma battle to make the ideal nappy cake. Trent arranges for Amber to have a stress-free, romantic date. So be sure to save this page to your bookmarks and return between 10 and 11 p.m. ET to catch our recap of the 7 Little Johnstons. Check out all of our TV recaps, spoilers, news, and more right here while you wait for the recap. The 7 Little Johnstons recap for tonight starts now. Check the page frequently for the most recent information. During tonight's episode of 7 Little Johnstons, Liz discovered that her unborn child will be of normal size. This required them to perform more childproofing. Her parents designed the nursery with a small child in mind, but an average-sized baby throws everything off. Liz waited until she was 31 weeks old to take the test, so they weren't initially sure what she was having, but they were relieved when Liz told them. They now understand that they don't need to get the baby's outfits properly tailored. Little Leighton may have regular clothes. They might even give Leighton part of their own wardrobe as she grows older. The fact that the baby was typical in size also presented several chances. She was a skilled athlete. She may even portray Snow White to their 7 dwarves. According to her future grandma, each child was aware of the role they were playing. Grumpy and Sneezy were given to their parents. Liz was also having a baby shower, hosted by Amber and Trent. Trent had a nappy cake to construct. Not a real cake, though. It was the look of the diaper tower-shaped cake. Due to Trent's assistance from Anna and Emma, the bottom 2 levels were stable. The upper layer appeared distorted. That top layer was the reason they all detested the finished cake. The girls didn't even take a picture of it for social media because it was so horrible. As a surprise for Liz, they were pleased to preserve the cake. Trent spoke with Amber afterwards. Amber discovered a pregnancy belly prop is meant to elicit empathy from men for expectant mothers. After locating one, she donned it. She was reminded of joyful times by it. For Trent, it was different. The baby's average size made him very delighted. They were spared the concern of perpetual surgery for a tiny infant. His children have all undergone surgery. He battled sleep apnea as well. When he was a kid, it murdered his sibling. For small people, it could be fatal. Therefore, an average-sized baby modifies everything. As a result, Liz might have a typical pregnancy and a healthy child. That made him pleased. In addition, he felt that his wife deserved to have some alone time, which is why he wanted to take her out on a date night. He purchased a convertible. He gave it to Amber as a surprise. Then he swept her off to a sultry spa. They also received couple massages. Trent has never before received a massage. He wasn't used to silence, as was made clear tonight. Amber had to shrug it off as he continued to chatter nonstop. She was accustomed to his chatty demeanor. She'd enjoyed the massage as well. Both of them did. They felt more at ease and ready for a party as a result. Amber had a to-do list for the baby shower that was quite lengthy. Both of her boys attempted to assist with the list. They noticed that the list included balloons. They chose to purchase them for her. They didn't know how to get them back home. They attempted to stuff the balloons into the backseat of their automobile, but they kept popping. The balloons they tried to drive with ended up in the window since they were running out of balloons in that manner. It popped more balloons that way. They brought home plenty balloons. Amber completed the task. She sent her invitations to maybe 50 or 60 people. She arranged a prediction station where people could guess the baby's appearance, the extent of their size. Additionally, they used old photos of Liz and Bryce to adorn the space. Liz thought one of the photos was too nasty. Amber returned the picture to the photo album after she pleaded with her mother not to include it. It was the only thing that got everyone thinking about their least attractive self-portrait. In one of Alex's photos, his head appears to be a potato. Emma has a picture of herself looking bored. There's a picture of Jonah on Emma's pink bike. In one of Anna's photos, she can be seen wasting time in the lavatory before ending her workday. The pictures made them all chuckle heartily. When they returned to the party decor, Jonah somehow managed to pop even more balloons. Liz's tummy had fully expanded by the time of the baby shower. There were lots of games available. In addition, Bryce's family is predominantly male. There were numerous boys like him. He was the uncle to several nephews. The first girl in the family would be his daughter. Leighton was going to be a spoiled little girl, no doubt. It's excellent that Leighton will be one since every girl deserves to be one. However, Bryce's father anticipated that Leighton would soon be wearing camouflage clothing. The family so hoped for a tomboy. The godparents of Bryce and Liz's child were also chosen. In the event of an emergency, the infant would travel to Liz's or Bryce's parents if her parents were unable to care for them. If Leighton's grandparents were unable to care for him, he would then go to his godparents. And Bryce treated Liz to a surprise date to their preferred location at the conclusion of the baby shower. Liz addressed a major concern raised by her family this week on 7 Little Johnstons. Will her child be little in stature or typical in size? After that, the family threw her and Bryce an exciting baby shower, and Bryce surprised Liz before the baby was even born. TLC airs 7 Little Johnstons on Tuesdays at 10/9C.